The Oakland Raiders open the season on the road in Indianapolis. BETDAQ currently has the Colts installed as a 10-point favorite in this game, 47 the total. Look, I know Oakland wasn't very good last year. I know they're not projected to be very good this season. But since when did the Colts become a team worthy of giving a number like 10? 10 is a big number in the NFL. The Indianapolis Colts are a flawed team. They were bad on defense last year. Their quarterback, Andrew Luck, who really carries the offense, carries the team really, only in his second year, had some turnover issues last year. I think this spread is way out of hand. Now, maybe people have concerns about Oakland's offense. Now they're going to be starting Terrell Pryor. We've seen in Pryor's limited NFL action that he is definitely a run-first quarterback, not very comfortable in the pocket throwing the ball downfield. But might I remind you, Dennis Allen was hired last year, his previous job, defensive coordinator of the Denver Broncos. The last team that Dennis Allen has been a part of that has experienced any success was the 2011 Denver Broncos. If you recall, that team was 1-4 before they inserted Tim Tebow into the starting lineup. Now, that team in Denver won 7 out of their first 8 games, ended up winning a playoff game before losing in the divisional round. They had a specific formula. They ran the ball. They ran the ball frequently, and they ran the ball well. They led the league in rushing that season. They shortened games by running the ball, keeping the clock moving. They played, or at least tried to play, solid defense. I believe Denver's defense ranked 20th or 22nd in the league that year or something like that. So they were only an average defense, but they did have a few good games. And that formula, running the ball, leading the league in rushing, keeping the other offense off the field, playing some pretty good defense, they racked up a lot of wins that way. And Dennis Allen, he might be sitting here in this situation in Oakland looking at what the team was going to look like with Matt Flynn as a starter, and he might say, you know what, I've got a guy here in Terrell Pryor who can really run. Similar to the guy I had in Denver who could really run. Dennis Allen has seen this formula work before. He might just try it again this year. I guarantee you he's going to try something like that. You're not going to see Terrell Pryor get back there and throw the ball 40 times in Indianapolis. And if they play in that style, if they run the ball frequently, try to shorten the game, keep the clock running, the defense keeps things in front of them, obviously that's going to make it even more difficult for Indianapolis to cover a number like 10, because when the game is shortened, obviously there's less possessions, less chances for Indianapolis to score. So all things being considered, with the Colts being a flawed team they're still young on offense and might be still bad on defense, and the Raiders, hey, I'm not going to say the Raiders are a good team. I'm not going to pretend to say that, but they're getting a lot of points. How's that? The Raiders are getting 10 points in this game. We don't know what we're going to see out of Terrell Pryor. He might be able to move around and make some things happen. I think Oakland plus 10 is a good bet here.